Hello and welcome to the France 24 interview. We're in Dakar, Senegal, and our guest today is Youssou NDour. He's a well-known artist, musician, but he's now a politician. Mr. NDour, thank you very much for being on the show. You're going to tell us more about your recent decision to run for president of Senegal. You've just decided this. Why do you make such a decision?
Firstly, I'm based in Senegal. We're well known internationally, but I'm based in Senegal. I see the reality of Senegal every day. And a lot of people, since now 1 year, they ask me to be a candidate because of they see what's happened with the traditional politician. They see what's happened about how they build the states, and they need a new change. New change is something really bring new person in the political side. And I listen that thing. And the other thing is, I see in Senegal today, the problem is they don't have respect for the constitution. I see how they bring down the democracy, how they bring down the principle of what people have together. And with this commenter, I decide to come into the poll.
The question is, why would an artist, a very good one, okay, but why would an artist be a savior for a country that's dealing with education, problems of housing, and many other problems? Why would you be the savior of Senegal?
I think I do my best to do a lot of things in the private side. And definitely, I'm artist in my side, I have more reaction about the social things more than the other people. And the other things is, I'm not gonna lie to people. This is brand new. I'm not gonna be, someone who I'm gonna do the good governance, definitely. And the other things is, people trust me because I do a lot of things. I create more than 1,000 jobs here in this country. I build a lot of things, and they see what I'm doing is good. They trust me. And if they trust me, that's the most important things. And to have the team to build this country is not really a big problem for me.
So we understand now you want to be a politician. Does this mean you stop being an artist?
Yes. Senegal is most important.
For life, for good.
What I say is, maybe in 7 years we have to talk about it. I'm going to win this election, lead this country, and 7 years I'm going to see if people are happy about what I'm doing. If they're happy, I'm going to be again trying to run. If they're not happy, maybe that time we're going to talk about my artistical thing. Senegal is most important, my Youssou NDour artist.
Was it a difficult decision? Several months ago you said you would not run. Was it a difficult process for you to say, okay, I'm going to change my life?
I'm happy, man. It's not about trying to get a job. It's trying to give back what Senegalese give me, like 30 years.
Why are you saying that the situation in Senegal is politically bad? Senegal is, after all, a democracy. There are elections. The opposition sometimes wins. Why do you feel that there is a problem with democracy in Senegal?
The first things, we have a constitution like everywhere. And the constitution say you have the possibility to be a president 2 times, not 3 times. And this president, actual word, try to have 3rd time. It's not normal. It's not right. And this is the first problem we have. And what happened to the Ivory Coast, what happened to the other country is someone try to change the things. And the things we have together is the constitution. This is the first thing. The other thing is I feel there's a 2 Senegal, 1 up, 1 down. 1 up is, we have more than 50 ministers. We have, this place, and they say this is Senegal. This is not Senegal. Go to downtown. Go to the countryside. You see the real Senegal. And what I'm trying to do is have one just one Senegal, no two Senegal. 2% like this, and 90% they are under the poverty. What I'm trying to do is reduce this Senegal 2% have really expensive and bring that money to the real Senegal to have one Senegal. I don't know if you understand me, but I'm trying to do the things in the same place for everybody.
There is supposed to be a decision by the Constitutional Council here over whether the current president can run for a third time. If the council says he can run, are you fearing that there will be violence in Senegal?
I don't know. I think there's a big risk about, if the constitution say yes. People are ready. I don't know. I don't have the possibility to block people about what they think about it. What I'm thinking is today we have this possibility, telling the international people to talk to white about this situation is really dangerous. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow if they say yes, but we are in the real tension, real difficulties.
Do you think that you can create something very quickly? The election is less than 2 months away. You have no political party, no organization. Can you just like this?
I have an organization.
Yeah.
I have my organization, like my movement citoyen called Feke Machibole. We have organization. And what they talk about party, since now 30 years or more than 30 years, I have friends everywhere. I'm sure I can have, and we have already in every office of vote, we have someone. I have the majority here in this country. I have to talk to them about what I'm going to do. And I'm sure if they have this possibility to talk to me, I never talk to them about political. I start now, like 2 days now, I try to talk to people, and then they are already, accepting my vision.
What do you say to the argument that Youssou NDour is more popular in Paris and New York than he is in the countryside here in Senegal, that he lives on another planet and maybe does not know the country as well as you say you are?
I'm based in Senegal. That's no way. I know where I'm more popular is Senegal. Senegal first, and then I'm based in Senegal. I'm the first artist coming from Africa saying decide since now 30 years to stay in Senegal. I know this country. I do more than 20 Senegalese tour. I know this country better than everyone, definitely. They not right. I'm more popular here than outside. Outside know me about my music, and here they know me about my music. And socially, they know exactly what I'm doing.
So this is not an advertising coup. I mean, you're really going to run and be a politician, even if you lose, for example?
I'm not sure we're going to lose. I'm sure we're going to run. Yeah, I'm ready. My country is more important than the artist. Now I'm focused on my country and lead my country. Doesn't matter what's going to happen. I'm working really 100% to my country, to lead my country. That's the only things I can talk about it. The other things, they are second, because Senegal is most important for me.
If you have to ally with other opposition politicians, the favorite seems to be the current president, if he's allowed to run. But if you have to ally with other politicians from the opposition, would you do this? Or do you say, okay, no, I have to be on my own, I have my own project, my own ideas, and I need to do this alone?
What we did the other day, yesterday, is we say, okay, we're ready for the alliance. We're ready for the alliance behind of my program. And we open that thing, someone working very hard, very quickly to have the alliance. There are a lot of people who are going to come to support, they have their own party and then they're going to support. This is the first thing. And then we go to the election. After that, we're going to see the situation. and then we see the situation, we have to make quick decision. Now, the only thing is we're going to this election with the most of the people in Senegal, we're going to win this election. And then after this election, we're going to see what's going to happen.
Okay, last question. Who is your role model for this new initiative that you're taking? There's a singer who was elected in Haiti, but who is your model?
Yeah, I respect what's happened in Haiti, but my model is more maybe Lula.
From Brazil?
From Brazil.
Why?
Yeah, because he did great job. He didn't have a big, university possibility here. Syndicalists who come to the Brazil and create for the education something really fantastic. Maybe if I have a model, it's going to be Lula more than Martelly in Haiti. I respect Martelly. I think Haiti are different situation. But Senegal is something very brand new. It's something very special. I'm going to try my best to help Senegal to be the Brazil of the underdeveloped country.
Okay, Youssou NDour, thank you very much for coming on the France 24 interview. And thank you all for watching it. Stay tuned here for more news.